Hi there guys, well I'm back with another video review, a little bit sooner than I thought. I thought Thor was going to be my next one, but I kind of wasn't expecting this guy to come quite so quickly. So obviously it is the version 2 DX Joker, which I'm really excited about. Absolutely love the Joker from The Dark Knight, so very excited to pick this up. Obviously it's the special edition one there, as you can see. Also came with the exclusive bag, which I've seen other people get in the past and kind of thought, hey, I'd like one of those. Yeah, it's a bag. So not a lot to say about that really. Very quick look at the box. It's very purple. Got the nice sort of laughing devil on the front there, and then not really much to it other than that on the outside. A bit of information there. Choking hazard. Don't eat your high-end collectibles, I guess. If you're hungry, have a sandwich. Yeah, I won't go into the box too much. There's not really a lot to say about it, if I'm honest. I'll just sort of open it up. It's quite nice inside. As you have a little look there, it's got like the ha 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 all across it. Why so serious? And then, kind of like the first DX Joker, you get an actual playing card on there. It's, will the real Batman please stand up? And a little quote from the film there, which is, you see, this is how crazy Batman made Gotham. But I'm not really going to go any further into it than that. It's a box. It's quite a deep box. Because you've got to fit the table and stuff in there, but that's about all I've really got to say on that, and we shall move straight on to the figure, I think. Right, well, a little look at the figure itself, which I think is just awesome. Gotta say, it's a really good figure. I know some people have had a little complaint about the jacket and kind of said it looks like a bathrobe. I think that's quite unfair, to be honest. When you get it in hand, it's maybe not 100% the right material to have used, but it works well enough. And the cut and fit on this guy is just. It's just amazing. The way that the whole suit hangs and sits together looks absolutely fantastic. The face sculpt is also awesome. Losing a little bit of detail here, unfortunately, because of the artificial light. I'd like to have done this again. In my conservatory, I get better light there. I think daylight's always the best way to show these things off. But there you go. You got a little look. I think that looks like Heath. Really is good. I mean, I was more actually interested in the laughing sculpt, but getting it in hand. This one is cracking, and I do think, you know, particularly in profile, they've nailed it. A little look down here. I've got him on the stand that comes with the figure. It's kind of got the rusty effect on the sort of faux metal base, and then the purple around the outside. I wasn't sure about that initially, I've got to admit. I thought the black was maybe a bit nicer, but it's actually quite nice. I think you know, a lot of the Batman displays people are going to have are quite dark, so a little splash of colour in there is never really going to hurt. But there he is. And just if you're interested, I'll give you a little comparison with the DX01. So there's a little look at the two side by side. And I've got to say, I genuinely think the new figure is an improvement in pretty much every way. I still love my DX01. I won't get rid of him at all. It's kind of like two different looks. I mean, it's the much cleaner makeup. Again, it's being washed out by the lights here, but a much cleaner makeup compared to this one. This one isn't actually picking up on the camera quite how much the skin showing through, etc. But this is far more like the mob scene look with the makeup. Obviously you've got the grenade rig, and I do like him, and as I said, I'll certainly keep him, in no small part to the fact it was actually a present from my mum, so I'm never going to want to get rid of him. But also I think you can see there, obviously there's the red lining to the jacket, whereas on this guy, just about see there, it's a far more accurate orange. The other thing to sort of notice that pops straight out at you is the sort of like the brightness, the colour of the two figures. The DX01's kind of a lot darker in all, just the waistcoat, the overcoat, a much darker look to the figure. Now, it's kind of weird because having watched the film again, I watched it again last night. I always do that when I get a new figure. I watch the film, and in some ways it almost feels like the DX01's more accurate in that respect, but most of the scenes that he's in are kind of dark, they're at night, they're sort of poorly lit, and I think it's kind of a case that actually in reality the costume did look more like the DX11. But there we go, there's a little comparison of the two for you there. And we shall carry on and have a look at some of the accessories and obviously the different look for this guy. Okay guys, well, here's the main accessory we're looking at right here, which is obviously the backdrop, the table, the chair, and the alternate laughing sculpt. And I've just got to say, this this looks awesome. This is what I bought. This is what I bought the set for, if I'm honest. And it does look great. It does look great. Let's get a little bit more light on there. The backdrop comes in three parts. I'm not putting it together. There's actually let's go that side instead. There's some sort of like cellophane across there to take off, which I haven't done yet because I may still have a little play with this. As you see, it's not fully connected at the back yet. It comes with some Velcro strips that you attach on there, which is very nice. Only thing is that for those of you, and I know a lot of you have, like myself, have got Detolfs, the height of this backdrop is absolutely perfect for a Detolf. Fits in beautifully. The only problem is this back piece is too wide. Now, It does bend at 2 points. I've got to be careful because if I touch this too much, the whole thing's going to come down. But it bends here and it bends here. Now, if you fold that back, it will fit in. You potentially have to sort of put it off into a V to make it fit, which makes you lose a little bit of the positional sense, because I'm kind of looking to have my Jim Gordon this side and my Batman this side on here, but I might have a look. I might have a little cut, but it will go in if that's what you're interested in and you've got a Det Elf and you're thinking about it. I'll tell you now, it will fit. But on to the main event here for me, which is the Laughing Sculpt, and it's awesome. It's just great. Obviously, I've got the Bank Robber Joker. I've made my sort of like Nurse Joker custom, the DX01. This is the sort of like the most different head sculpt there is, and you know it's very evocative of the film. I love it. Also point out here that the hands, again, you might not see it with the lighting, but they're actually like messed up. They've got sort of like dirty fingernails. They've got little bits of sort of paint on them, as have the top of the forearms. It's a really nice touch that they've gone to. I'll also say, you know, along with Jack Sparrow, this is probably the figure that's got the best selection of hands that come with it, and that actually really kind of fit the character. You know, some come with fairly generic, you know, fists, relaxed palms, interact with one of the accessories. He's got some very emotive hands here, and they seem a little bit smaller than some Hot Toys hands. So there's a sort of general complaint that I agree with in a way, that sometimes the hands can seem a little bit big, but these ones are just spot on and really cool. And obviously you can see his little socks there, which are very nice. Something else I didn't mention earlier, the shoes are awesome. They really are impressive. Again, I measure everything up to Jack Sparrow. I think he's kind of like the most complete figure. But these shoes are on par with his rather funky boots. But as a set, this is just awesome, and it's Heath, so it's absolutely fantastic. As I say, the hands, the number of them, I won't bother pulling them all out, but particularly the ungloved hands are very good, really good. Other accessories that he comes with, obviously you saw earlier he had the machine gun. This comes with a nice shotgun there. It's rather cool. Comes with a pistol, and it comes with this little collection of bits and bobs, which the light's going to completely destroy, but there's some banknotes there, some Joker cards, a nice touch for both gloved and ungloved hands. He comes with a hand that's designed to hold a single card, which is nice. Then you got the handcuffs. You got a little selection of knives there. You get the pencil, which is awesome, and there is actually, if you're wanting to do the mobster scene, you can just see right in front of the waistcoat there's a little hole there, so you can actually put the pencil in, which is really quite cool. And then the last accessory there on the very left next to the pencil, sorry about the light, are the two blades that you can put into the shoes, which is pretty damn cool. It's worth mentioning the lamp's actually magnetic, which is kind of cool, and odd, because I suppose it must be metal. And it just sort of, it's got a little lead there that plugs in underneath, which is quite nice. And the final accessory is the exclusive, which is the Grumpy mask. It's kind of cool, though a bit strange because it doesn't come with the strap. It just kind of fits around the head. And then you've got the detonator and the box. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But yes, great figure. I think the package is just superb. The amount of stuff you get with it, on top of an incredibly iconic figure, it really does work. There we go. There go the sides. That's why they come with Velcro. But as you can see, actually sort of giving me a bit more light, showing, yeah, because I did that deliberately. But yes, he really is a cracking figure. Really is a cracking figure. If you're a fan of the Dark Knight, if you've got the DX01, I really wouldn't let it put you off picking this boy up. As I said, I think he's an improvement in every way. The dual options, the two face sculpts are just massively impressive. Massively impressive. And the tailoring and the cut of the costume are just awesome. So really glad to pick this guy up. I was very excited about him. He hasn't disappointed. So I guess my final words are, if you're a fan of the Dark Knight, pick him up. He is really cool. Also worth mentioning, obviously this week was the anniversary of Heath Ledger's death, so kind of turned up at kind of a sort of appropriate but a little bit of a sad point for me, but there he is. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and next time it really will be Thor. Honestly, it really will be Thor. Alright, all the best guys, take care, I'll speak to you soon.